What's going on, Bob's Weed? WTF is this? This is a stream that's about to start soon. That's about to be like, what's the word I need? Great is not a word. Tremendous, splendid, like none other. Are you subscribed, Bob? Huh? Are you aware that this is the best new sports channel out and it's super new? Stay tuned. I got a good show, but it's a continuation of the show from yesterday. Uh, Welcome to the Football Nerd Channel, the all-knowing of the all-knowing, like the Stephen A's, and you know what? I had some other things to do, but I'll kick it off right now. Bob got me ready to go. So, yeah. Got me swinging, huh, Bob? WTF is this? I don't know why the little theme music is skipping. That's the longer version of it. The short version doesn't skip, which is this one right here. Hey, see that? That one didn't skip. But nah, welcome, man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Talk Football with me. It's your boy, Football Nerd Mel, FN Mel, whatever you want to call, whatever you want to call me, y'all. This channel right here. Shout out to who's all seven of y'all. Are y'all subscribed? Subscribe. This channel is listen. As you can see, Vikings fan, the greatest franchise to ever exist that hasn't won a Super Bowl yet, that hasn't won a championship yet. My Minnesota Vikings. But like I always say, it's not all about Vikings. Like other teams exist, and your team is gonna play against other teams in the league. Don't you want to know about other players? You think other team fans don't know about Justin Jefferson? you know, there are teams calling for him, like Minnesota, please. Like y'all got to know what's in the league. So I can't just be focused on my Vikings, even though my Vikings is the greatest thing to happen to the league. Us not winning the Super Bowl is like how does Green Bay had like it doesn't make any sense. The team of royalty, like just the colors, purple and gold, royalty and gold, royalty and whatever. But as you can see on the thumbnail, man, July yesterday was crazy. I was up for like 24 hours straight. Then I had to go. I couldn't miss like the fireworks in July. I had to get out. So yesterday was crazy. That live, I didn't sleep for like 24 hours, and I was a little off. But I watched the live back. It was okay. I just didn't. I was just rambling. I didn't stick to it. I was tired. But no excuses. We back. You guys see the thumbnail, right? Um, like I said, this channel, man, is football players evaluation. I'm talking about all the nerd stuff, all the stuff that you don't get from other channels, all this like the little intricate details and what the kids say, the tea, all the tea. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try my best to go through them. This is just a continuation from yesterday, but the thumbnails, the thumbnail says it all. These dudes, okay, if you watch the NFL, these guys, Bob got me. Bob, I was gonna go do something else, but just the message is like WO. I had to address that. What do you mean WTF? This is a stream that's about to start, sir. Just had to get everything ready. I'm streaming on multi platforms too, Instagram. I had to check all of that stuff, and I just YouTube. But we good, we good. But nah, a lot of nerd stuff, a lot of player evaluation. I'm talking about not just my team. I'm talking about coaches who should be fired, who shouldn't be. I'm all the dudes, all the big talking heads, ESPN. Stephen A is my favorite. He's just always wrong. If you guys know all the people who've been following me, Chris Sims is the reason why I started doing this. He said Detroit was gonna whoop my Vikings and wouldn't even be close and all that. And I was like, I was screaming at the TV like, what the hell are you talking about? No, they're not. JJ, I saw play against Chicago and Atlanta, and he didn't have a full week of practice, had his kid. We could have beat Atlanta. Atlanta we just kept giving the game to them. They just kept giving it back to us like we don't want it. And you can tell that JJ didn't practice. I don't know how we lost that Atlanta game. So I'm looking like we're not losing against Detroit. And I've been watched them the first couple of weeks, the first couple of games. We're not losing again. And Chris Sims was just so, it's not even gonna be a close game. And the Vikings smoked Detroit. I was like, and then he just came back like, oh, okay, I guess they won. Oh my God, whatever. And the fact that I just sit around to like all my life, football is my life. Everybody told me to do this. I know too much about the game. I be calling things in the like. I called the Super Bowl. I called the Seahawks to win the big game last year when we played them in a regular season. It wasn't even playoff. I'm like, they're going to the Super Bowl. Like I'm telling y'all right now, the Rams. I want my Vikings to go. There's some other hidden gems in the NFL, but it's gonna be the Rams. The Rams in the North. And I know that AFC is ridiculous. Who's in, who's out. I always talk about it. These little young new quarterbacks with their crazy defense. CJ, his crazy defense. He's a young quarterback. Drake made. Drake had a 4-win season. Next season he went to the Super Bowl. Bo Nix should have been in the Super Bowl if he hadn't got hurt. Whatever. But then again, you got Mahomes. Are these young dudes gonna keep Mahomes and him out? Lamar didn't make it. Is Lamar gonna stay out? Josh Allen is going to be in there. You know who I'm looking at in that AFC? I just did a video. The Cincinnati Bengals. It's the scariest team on paper, and they didn't even make the playoffs last year. They're not even. When was the last time they made the playoffs? Burrow said he's feeling like when he won the championship at LSU, he's feeling that good about his team. He didn't even say that about the year they went to the Super Bowl. He said he's feeling like when he won the championship, that's how he's feeling. That's how good he feels. And then they traded for Dexter Lawrence. Like, please, you guys go look at the Cincinnati Bengals roster. It is ridiculous. They got Brian Cook from KC, top 5 safety. I mean, like they got Pro Bowlers everywhere. Everywhere. They got their receivers. They paid the boy, what's his, you know what I'm talking about. Well, he played at LSU with Justin. I'm bad with names, but you guys know what I'm talking about. His receivers, he got his line is like y'all watch that Cincinnati team. Watch the whole AFC. I'm gonna be watching the AFC starting preseason. Starting preseason. Hey, Chris, what's going on, man? Hey, you know what it is. Sometimes I derail the show because y'all know this is all about y'all. Like I said, talk to me, I'll talk back. You want the Vikings and Titans? Bruh. I don't know. It ain't gonna be right. It ain't gonna be in the near future. I promise you. Turn the AC on. Sheesh. A Viking and Titans Super Bowl? Are you nuts? Hey, listen, that Titan team, bro, it ain't gonna be anytime soon, man. Like their QB got to get it together. Their roster, they're not even. And then the conference they're in, the AFC. Good luck to them. But what was I just saying? I just distracted myself. Oh yeah, the AFC. I don't know. I'm watching that conference. I'm telling y'all, the NFC got some hidden gems too. That Atlanta team, and they got their little young they got their offense. The QB battle is crazy. It's just like this with Kyler and JJ. The QB battle in Atlanta is ridiculous. People are not talking about that. And then their defense, they got the boy on the thumbnail. What's his name? Xavier Watts, rookie season last year. Probably one of the best rookies, broke out. I mean, like, great safety, but he didn't have help. They just gave him cornerback help so he can roam free. Like that Atlanta team, I'm telling y'all. And they got Tua, and they're known for their defense. And they got Tua. And they got, hey man, it's other. But that's just an example of an NFC team that could make some noise, but not sure. The AFC, I'm sure about. I'm watching that conference from preseason. It's gonna be that tight. It's gonna be that tight. Who's in, who's out? Are you telling me these little new young quarterbacks is gonna keep Patrick Mahomes out of the playoffs, Lamar Jackson out of the playoffs? Who else? Oh, I had a whole list of them. Joe Burrow out of the playoffs. Who else is in there? Because these and I don't see these little young quarterbacks losing their place either. I don't see Drake May falling back. I don't see CJ falling back. I don't see, Bo is going to come back because I think Bo should have been in the Super Bowl. He didn't make it because of that injury. Bo is coming back with vengeance. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Every regular season game is going to be like a playoff game in the AFC. And then you got teams like the Jets. The Jets is a different team. They got Geno, they got Brees Hall back there. They got the boy Ken Sadiq. They got a new lineman. They got Minka back there. It's a different team. It's a different team. They got Geno now. Completely different team. Brand new coach. You don't know what the Jets might do. I'm looking at Cleveland. I'm looking at Cleveland. And these are the teams who like the enemy used to smell the playoffs. They're making strides. And then the teams who always made the playoffs are still who they are. Like you're not about to make Josh Allen not make the playoffs. Like that's not happening. Lamar missed the playoffs by like a game or like a missed field goal or something like that. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot listen. This gotta be the most anticipated season. I can't wait. I can't pick the Broncos. That team going to the Super Bowl next year. And it could. They should have been in the Super Bowl this gone season. Did you see the game? And Bo didn't even play. They had to lead the whole game. And then it like started snowing. They had a turnover in there, and they just gave New England like a shorter field touchdown. I don't know how the Broncos lost that game. They had the game the whole and even with they still had a 3-point lead. I forgot how it ended. I know it ended like I know they had to lead the whole game and they should have won. And like at the last minute, and then it's like started snowing. Even that New England and what's that New England? Yeah, that New England and Houston game. Like it was just all snow. Was that New England and Houston or New England or Houston and Denver? It was New England and Houston. It was Patriots and Houston. And CJ had like a gang of turnovers. They both teams had a bunch of turnovers. Like either team could have won. Like CJ could have beat they could have beat New England. They just had more turnovers than New England ended up losing. But y'all y'all remember the playoffs? I can't write these young dudes off. Oh, they're young. They don't have an experience. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. The Bo Nix I saw play and the Drake May I saw play and CJ and them, they're coming back more hungry. And their teams are known for their defenses. That New England defense, that Denver defense, that Texans defense. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can tell I'm a nerd. I love the game. I love the game. But let's get into the show, man. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rant. I just love the game, man. I'm it's next season is gonna be ridiculous. That AFC is gonna be ridiculous, but it's continuation of the show from last night, talking about these players. Basically, and I didn't articulate this last night the right way. Like I said, I was out of it. But basically what this show is about while I'm doing this, like I said, it's gonna be our little corner. Come in a little corner, talk football, I'll talk back. But these are the dudes, right? To watch out for. Look on the screen, look at the thumbnail. These are the guys to watch out for. These are the dudes that can make the difference on their team. Like that kid Xavier White. You know what? I've already talked about. You see my Vikings. Kyler is on there. So just how Kyler is and I'm a JJ guy too. Like let's not. I've made a bunch of videos of all the bandwagoners. JJ had to embarrass him in OTAs. Now everybody come back up a little bit. Stop asking the kid about Kyler so much. Stop blowing things out of proportion. What did he mean? They're both in a class. What do you mean? What did he mean? That's what he said. They're two students and he's the teacher. Perfect answer. How do y'all misconstrue it? How do y'all misquote this kid? How do y'all twist his word around? They're both trying to be the starter. I guess he's just supposed to get back, give his job to Kyler. Oh yeah, you're the better one. Have it. I'll say no. He doesn't feel like Kyler is a better quarterback. Let him prove it. What is going on? That kid I saw make that turnaround in that first. Only 10 games. Only 10 games. Kyler's been in the league for 7 years, and this is a competition. That should speak to the progress of JJ McCarthy. He's giving a veteran, almost 10-year quarterback a run for his money. And I'm telling y'all, JJ will see significant play time next. Kyler's gonna do something. He's gonna piss off KO. He's gonna do something. I'm telling you. There's a reason the Cardinals got rid of him. Can't see over the line. He doesn't take the game serious. He doesn't love football because he really loves baseball. He plays video games a lot. Like people think this is just all about talent. It's about this too. It's about heart. You see JJ on the sideline, dapping up his team. He's up and down. He's fired up. That's the quarterback I want. I see Tom Brady in there. Kyler's just all no, whatever. I just think I deserve it all. I deserve everything to come to me, and you guys should just I shouldn't have competition. There's something else that got on my nerves. Shouldn't have competition. Everybody, I'm sorry. Let me talk about these players, man. The Chiefs engagement is also Charles for sure. The Chiefs. Where's it called? To the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs here. Chiefs. Bro. Patrick, Patrick Magician Mahomes got injured. That's what happened. Ain't no tough nut. Ain't no tough nut. Pat Mahomes. That's why KC will pay him a billion zillion dollars. They're not letting him go. He's a chief for life. Him and Travis Kelsey. Him and Travis Kelsey. They got rid of that defense. As long as they got Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelsey, those are the focal points of their offense. They can always build it. You can always have this. There's a lot of fast dudes. Get more receivers. There's more. There's always receivers and running backs coming out of college or cheap. Pat Mahomes, like his skill is just like the overarm, the sidearm. He can run. He can make any throw. He can do it. Like sidestepping dudes. Like I don't know what that dude like. It's like he doesn't have bones in his body. He has like him and Lamar. It's just that I don't I don't know him and Lamar though, man. It's like Lamar is nice. Uh, the difference between their play, I think, is decision making. I see like the decisions Mahomes makes, and I see the decision like that's the only thing I can see. They're both super athletic, or and Lamar chokes in big games. Lamar chokes in big games, and but they're like the same though. Anyway, I mean, I went on a tangent. We brought up the Chiefs. I don't this nerd stuff gotta stop. But yeah, you're not gonna keep Patrick Mahomes out the playoffs. It's not happening. It's just not happening. He's just too good. He's too good. His head coach is too good. They've built around him like he's been there for like forever. He's mastered their system. He know all like he's just too good. You're not keeping him out the playoffs. He missed the playoffs because he was injured. Simple as that. Anywho, man. let me get into this thing right here and continue the show. But what I was saying was these are the players that could make a difference for their team. These are the players right here. Now, the next guy is Ricky Pearsall. I briefly spoke about him last night, then I had to go. San San Fran was cursed. They were cursed as far as receivers. And then they lose George Kittle right at playoffs time. No, during the playoffs. They lose their best player on offense during the playoffs. And then the whole Brandon Ayuk, that whole receiver thing, bro, they went out. Ricky Pearsall was their first round draft pick last year. This dude suffered a gunshot wound. San Fran, what is up with y'all? Somebody trying to rob him while he was getting in his car, while he was like, I guess he wasn't trying to give it. Yo, give it up, bro. You're too important. Don't get shot by some goofy. I really don't. Aiden, this is what I've been telling everybody. Aiden, everybody's like walking it back now. You remember? Everybody and their mother, when this story came out, was on Kyler. It was like, this is not even a Kyler. Of course it's Kyler's job. JJ sucked. Because everybody's familiar with JJ's struggle from last year. And the kid has only played 10 games. And everybody know Kyler Murray for running around. I mean, he's not, listen, Kyler don't suck. He's just not a winner. Like he lays eggs in big games. He's 0-1 in the playoffs. He doesn't even make the playoffs. He's had good teams. The one time he made the playoffs, he lost. It was a big thing in Arizona for years, but they knew he had talent, so they were trying to force it. They were trying to force it, bro. You can be talented all you want. If the guy is not the guy, the guy's not the guy. Talent is just not all to it. It's a mindset too. You got to be locked in. You got to be locked in. And he's so like arrogant and thinks it's just his team automatically. Um, and everybody's like, well, KO and the system, and he was in a bad system in Arizona. Well, no, he was not. I'll be going on a tangent. Like, this is the Kirk Cousins situation all over again. Remember, Kirk was supposed to come in here and save us? We should have stuck with Keenum, get another shutdown corner to help Xavier Rose. We had Harrison Smith back there. The defense would have been better. Case had chemistry with his receivers now. We would have went to the damn Super Bowl the next season. Nope. Get rid of Keenum. Bring Kirk in here, another person who has shown not to be a winner. I'm telling y'all, only the Vikings make the dumbest decisions, bro. Just off of the fans' feelings and what we feel and what we think. No, no, not what we think and know, is what we feel. We felt Kirk was the guy, even though on paper, like you got to be familiar with going in enemy territory. Like the playoffs is not a regular season game. It's something else. All the news are there. All the big channels. All the big what's the word I'm looking for? All the big people in sports. All the cameras are there. The brightest of lights. The everybody. And then you're in enemy territory with all of this going on. The crowd hates you. You have to know how to win in a situation like that. You have to be Kirk. I think Kirk has one on the road playoff win, and that was against the Saints. This dude doesn't have any. He doesn't have the experience. He doesn't know how to. You got to go into those environments and win. You got to know how it is to win a game where you got a little bit of time left and the season is on the line. Like he sucks. He doesn't have big game experience. JJ does. JJ does. Champion all his life. That kid know when the biggest. I know now on the NFL stage, high school champion, college champion, turned it around in the first season. Y'all want to get rid of that kid? What the hell is wrong with Minnesota? Yeah, this is crazy, bro. Like we're making another mistake in Kyler Murray, but you know It's my team. I believe in KO. I believe he can turn it around. And even if he do good, then we got to try to see if Kyler's like it's just a bad situation all around. All right, we have a great season. We do good. The only way this thing doesn't backfire or has no chance of backfiring if the Vikings win the Super Bowl with Kyler Murray. And if we do that, JJ is out of here. I already know that. But if we don't win the Super Bowl, like another team offer this dude more money, he's out of here. Out. This is not a guy. This is not our quarterback that we have on a multi-year contract and he's solidified as a Viking. No, this is a contract year. He doesn't owe us anything. We don't have any rights to him. His contract is less friendly than Sam's contract, and Sam got out of here when Seattle offered him more money. It just happened 2 seasons ago. A team offered our quarterback more money. He got up out of here because his contract wasn't structured to where we have rights to him. His was more friendly to the Vikings than Kyler. We have 0 rights to Kyler. He doesn't even have to play super good. He can just show some signs of, in another team that's thirsty like us. Kyler, you. There are some trash teams in the league. What if they offer him more money? What if they offer him more money and we've abandoned our franchise quarterback that has shown us tremendous progress? He's got championship DNA. Then what? What if we show this kid unloyalty? Or you think he want to stay and you want to leave? And I would feel the same way too. I would want to go to somewhere that I'm appreciated, that people want me at. People don't want him. That is talk about unloyal. I understand he was injured the first season. When he played, he showed improvement. He showed after that Green Bay game, the kid went 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Everybody was like, "Oh, those other teams suck. They didn't really." Detroit was desperate for a playoff spot, and we smoked them. What's the excuse? Well, Dallas sucked. Washington sucked. A 98-yard drive against Dallas. Y'all want to get rid of that. In his first rookie season, a 98-yard drive against Dallas. I was impressed. I was impressed. I saw what I needed to see. Not even just the Dallas game, in the 5-0, all of those games. Even some of the games that we lost. The Chicago game. The kid had both Chicago games. He had game-winning drives when it counted. What did the kick return team do? Let Chicago have a long kick return to put them in field goal range. That's how we lost that game. We should have beat Chicago twice. And I said it last year. That game right there cost us the season. Special teams. 50 seconds left. They let a long kick return bring Chicago back into our. Just have a regular coverage. Have a regular kick return coverage. And we beat Chicago. Nope. JJ sucks. Let's bring Kyler in here. Mr. Haven't won anything. So dumb. So dumb. Anyway, enough rambling about the Vikings, man. You can see that I'm passionate about my Vikings. It's like I heard Green Bay is the team that's for the fans. The fans own that team. I feel like that's the Vikings. That's how it feels. It feels like fan on the team. They just. But anywho, let's get into like I said. I was talking about Ricky and I went off and I apologize. That's what it is, man. You know how it is, man. I'm doing it live. Sometimes I get distracted. I'm getting better at it though. But pardon me. I'm doing it live. Tell him, Uncle Bill.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
Bear with me, man. I'm doing it live. Doing it live. So just bear with me. Or let me know in the chat if I'm wrong on some, or just let me know. Like, whoa, what the heck was that? Just hit me with the John Mack if you think I'm wrong or something. Like, yo, what was that? Like, what's his name earlier? When I first started the show, he was like, what the F is this? He hit me with the John Mack.
Holy, what the heck was that?
Man.
Holy, what the heck was that?
Anyway, Ricky Pearsall, first round receiver, gets shot in San Francisco in his rookie season. Cost him a few games. He had to go on the bench. Listen, San Fran was like, no more. And they got embarrassed in the playoffs. Like, embarrassed. No receivers. George Kittle, they lose George Kittle. What did they do? They drafted first round receiver. And they got Pearsall. Then they got Christian Kirk. They got to win. They went and got a gang of receivers. Like, this is not happening again. San Fran said, never again. But now let's get into this thing right here. Hold up. One momentum. There we go. All right, so Mr. Pearsall, Ricky Pearsall. Pearsall career is known nothing but unexpected interruptions. Before he even took the field for a regular season game, Pearsall suffered a gunshot wound during an attempted robbery in San Francisco, forcing him to miss the first 6 weeks of his rookie season. In 2025, Pearsall battled a hamstring injury that landed him pup. Later sustained a PCL injury, limiting him to 9 games. San Francisco receiving corps certainly could have used more help in 20. Yes, they could have. Like they looked bad in that in the playoffs. And the club acted accordingly in 2026, luring Mike Evans. Oh yeah, that's who I was thinking about. They got Mike Evans, Christian Kirk, and they drafted a first. They drafted a receiver in the first round. Pearsall operating a deeper receiving room that won't allow opposing defense to key on him, setting up the 25-year-old for a breakout season, provided he can stay on the field. Yo, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? You get shot while playing in the NFL in an attempted robbery situation. Hey, it's crazy. Hey, bro, listen, you can maybe in another situation, you can, depending on what, but it was just me and you can have what? I'm an NFL player. What do you have with him? Like $1 million chain and $1 zillion? Have whatever. Like most people don't carry cash anyway. Like what do you want? Card? The wallet? Like as soon as you make it, like all the cards are gonna get canceled. Like what do you like? My license? You have my license? You got like what do you think? Box Sweet is a 35 QBR good. Hold on, what do you mean? What is? I've been rambling a lot. What are you talking about, Bob? The cost of the players, JJ never stayed healthy. Full season, Drake May came with 2 seasons. Look how much we have to go play. Players are mentioned with Jackson Hill. But it's too early to write him off. Anybody can have a ACL injury. Anybody. It happens all the time. Last year, now last year was the ankle, but it's only 2 seasons. I could see the third season. Now, I'm not mad at KO. And that's why I'm a KO. I see what KO is doing. Like, you're not going to cost me my job, kid. You're my quarterback that I drafted. I like you. Got this championship DNA and all of that. But and you're right. You're right, Aiden. That's why everybody's like, KO is doing JJ bad. What is he supposed to do? Let this kid cost him his career? Cost him his job? I'm gonna bring competition in here, and I like you. You're my quarterback, but you got to stay healthy. I can't just bank on just going with just you this season. So they put KO in a bad place. He can't go in season number 3 with the quarterback that can't stay healthy. But then again, he can't get rid of his quarterback. The kid is talented. The kid has done everything he's supposed to do. He was out this off season working with the quarterback coach or the personal quarterback coach or whatever. Braveheart is a Bush. Oh, it's called him JJ. He's a JJ hater. Are you referring to JJ McCarthy as Braveheart? Where did the hell will it come from? But so I understand the situation, man. Like he don't want to get rid of his quarterback, but then again, he can't just like rely. He can't just bank on just JJ McCarthy and Kyler Murray was a healthy. Kyler Murray was a healthy competition. Like or or I was thinking, what's the kid? And everybody was like, nah, he sucks. But if y'all believe in KO being the QB whisperer and all of that, he was the one whispering to Josh Dobbs and all of that, and had him looking like a superstar in just a few days. Bring in the boy Trent Richardson. Trent was a monster in college. I think he's just in a bad situation. Bring Trent, let him battle it out with JJ. But Kyler wasn't bad too. All of these dudes talented. Kyler is a Heisman Trophy winner. Talented dudes. Bring him a KO, but I just don't think Kyler Murray is a better quarterback than JJ McCarthy. I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry. Like just I've seen what I've seen. I know quarterbacks. Like I'm sorry. Bob, you just a hater. You just a JJ hater. Like this fan base has split into that. So we got the JJ haters, and then we got the KOC haters, and then we got the JJ lovers, and then we got the KOC lovers, and then we got the people who just like to burn everything down, get rid of everybody. Those are my favorite ones. Get rid of everybody, fire everybody. Like you can't just keep when things don't go your way. You just burn everything down. Like I got, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, this dude Ricky, like, bruh. I hope it works out though, cause like you never get to. He didn't get to play how he wanted to. Got shot up. Obviously, that affected his play. Going into your second season, then I brought in more receivers. So hopefully it doesn't take his playing time. But they're talking about that's gonna relief. That's gonna make defenses not keying on him so much. So he's that talented. Literally, what we have over here in Minnesota, we got other receivers. So Justin Jefferson is not just harassed all day. That's what they're saying about Ricky. And they got Mike Evans. There's no way you're the number one receiver over Mike Evans. Okay. So obviously you're talented and defenses be all over you. But they got, oh, wow, Mike Evans is old. They got Mike Evans. They got a new receiver they drafted. They got George Kittle. Yeah. They got Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. Got a new receiver they drafted. Plus Ricky. So San Fran went all out. They said no more. They got embarrassed in the playoffs. They didn't have any receivers. They didn't have any receivers. The defense didn't well. The defense, they were all right, but that offense just couldn't do anything against that Seahawks defense. Anything. They almost lost to Chicago. So shout out to Ricky, man. Listen. I love doing this. When I did free agency and got to know all of these players, I was like, oh, this is great. Because then when you see them on TV, like I'm telling you, man, it's like you feel like you know them. I done did all the research, what college they're coming from, their play, how much their 40 time, their so when you see them up now I know like, people got fans and when your fans see you and they think they know you and they think they can go and like celebrities like, whoa, back up. That's how I'm feeling with these dudes. You know, did all the research. You think like you know them, but you can't be weird like you see it. You know everything about this person. You're a complete stranger, but you know everything about this person. Their college, what state they're from, what their childhood like. So weird. But it's just like I said, it's football nerd stuff. It's just football nerd stuff. Yeah, so it's my sanctuary. It's my entertainment. All the movies, people. There are people out there who like comedy. Well, I like some comedy too. Like, but this is my thing right here. Football all day. All day. Everybody got their thing. This is my thing. This is my vice. This is my drill. But definitely gonna pay attention to that. I didn't even know who a Ricky Pearsall was, but obviously he's talented. Northfields, what's up, my dude? Northfields in the building. Shout out to Aiden. Shout out to Bob. Shout out to all my football people. Hey man, let's listen. This is America's sport. Okay? Like, don't care what color you are. This is what we bond over as Americans. They got the World Cup over here right now. All the it's listen, I just like sports is like the ultimate connector, man, people, man. Y'all see what's going on with the World Cup? I saw the Japanese fans partying with what team was that in Europe? Bro, they're like people from different countries are partying with each other. It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. You got wars going on, and then you got people coming together in the name of something else, in the name of sport, in the name of happiness, in the name of I love it, bro. I love it. I love it, man. Sports is the ultimate connector, man. That's what football is in America, man. You know, they were asking, hey, it was interesting. It was like almost 50-50. I was watching. It was like they were asking people in America, is the Super Bowl and the World Cup, what's bigger? What's bigger, chat? Super Bowl, World Cup. Like the Super Bowl is y'all know, but the World Cup too. I love it. I love it. You know, I love sports. So this, you know, come through here, talk football with. It was first talk Vikings with me, but it's really talk football with me. Talk football with me, bro. This sport is so like, I got all kind of series I'm gonna have out. I'm telling y'all, I got one on the channel I did a few months ago. That was before all the equipment was good, but you can still go there and watch it. It's called Comparing the Errors. I'm gonna be doing this a lot, and I'm like talking about all my nerds. Like, answer this question. I know y'all hear the talks, right? What era is better? And I got my uncles and them. They swear to God, even in basketball too. All the guys from back in the day, they were all tougher, and all these little young punks nowadays, they can barely take a hit. And I'm like this is about talent, bro. This is not just knocking dudes' heads off. No, we want to see talent. You know, I don't want to see people like fighting and no. Can you catch him? Can you tackle him? Can you intercept the ball over him? Can you catch the ball over him? Like, yeah, we don't want. And then he kind of talked me into it. It's like, yeah, the game has got soft though. Like, the game has gotten soft. Like, certain receivers can't even hit, you know. And I was like, well, like they're trying to save the players, man, from crazy injuries. Like these dudes, you know, got dudes dying early. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, yeah, I understand. They had injuries. Anywhere else, you just got the wind knocked out of it. Yeah, I mean, thinking, right? Yeah, and then so like I'm right, but they're right too. Like the game has gotten soft because you see sometimes dudes just get the wind knocked out of them, and then they'll kick a guy out of the game. I understand the head hits, but a dude coming across the middle gets laid out. Oh, it's a hit on a defenseless receiver, bro. Did he get hit in the head? It was no. He just got hit in the chest, hit in the body. It was a clean hit. You know you're coming across that middle. You know what's waiting on you. If it's not a head injury, if you didn't get hit in the head and dude clean lays you out, what is this defenseless receiver thing? What is this defenseless receiver? So we're just supposed to let these dudes run around, just catch the ball. And you see it too in the game. Sometimes like defenders they don't want to get fined, they don't want to get kicked out the game, so they kind of they let the dude go. Sometimes quarterbacks manipulate that too. They'll act like they're about to slide, and the defender, especially with quarterbacks, oh my God, you can't even touch them. You touch them as a flag. So dudes is like trying to let him go, and I saw Caleb do it. I seen a couple quarterbacks do it. They'll act like they're about to slide, so the defenders will kind of let them up, and then they keep running. Yeah. Aiden, Aiden, that's what I'm saying. The Super Bowl is bigger than the damn World Cup. Y'all know, but come on, man, it's the big game. Go look it up on YouTube. People asking, I think the World Cup won. But it's the whole world versus us. We gonna say the Super Bowl. I think the Super Bowl is bigger. And there's only one country, but people around the world gonna be like, the World Cup, the World Cup. America, I think everything is about them. Speaking of that too, all these people here from the World Cup, and that's something else I covered too. I guess there was a narrative that Americans are rude and we're disrespectful and we're mean and we're this and that. Like all of these people from Europe, Asia, South America, Asia, Africa, they love the hospitality. There's videos just all over the internet. People don't want to leave America. The food, you see people going up in Walmart, they can't believe how high the the racks are. We got a whole aisle like this thing. Like there was this one video, dudes, it was a girl. She's in a grocery store, Cubs or something. I don't know. And there's a whole the cereal aisle. She's looking at the cereal aisle. She's like, this aisle ain't nothing but cereal. People can't get enough, man. The food, people down there eating barbecue, the American hospitality. And that's how I am in my state of Minnesota. You would like Minnesotans are so nice. It's called Minnesota Nice. It's called Minnesota Nice. Very nice, don't you know? Minnesota accent. Like people are nice. Are there some rotten apples? Of course, but like the narrative is ridiculous. Can we talk trash and like, oh yeah, the NBA is worse. Oh, of course, I didn't even see that. My bad. I didn't even see that. Aiden. By the way, who's me? Bobby confused me. What you mean, Bob? I've been watching 1976. It's a perfected with the games over. North Fields, what up, my dude? But yeah, like definitely the Super Bowl, man. Super Bowl, man. Like I love soccer is cool, but come on, y'all run around, run around, run around. And it's 0-0 after like 90. That crazy. Like football, we got field goals, we got touchdowns, we got interceptions. It's just too exciting. Too exciting. Soccer fans talk all this craziness, and then they get to know football. They're like, "Oh, greatest game ever!" I'm like, I told you, we just got too much stuff going on. Like soccer is just run around, run around, run around, run around, run around, go! Run around, run around, run around, run around, run around, go! I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk crap about soccer. It's a cool sport, but it's not close to football. It's the reason why football is number one, basketball is number two, soccer is like five. We're disrespectful. I'm sorry. We took the favorite sport of the whole world and renamed it and took their name and gave it to our sport. And then we made it like number four in our country. We got, what is that? It's like five, right? We got NFL, we got the NBA, we got MLB. Is hockey is hockey more popular than soccer in America? Yes, it is. Y'all don't even lie. I know it's the World Cup going on right now, but nobody be paying attention. I know soccer. It's football, basketball, baseball, hockey, then soccer. Northfields. I just finished her. Finished a song. You been doing songs? All right, might have to work together, Northfields. But yeah, man. The Super Bowl, definitely the Super Bowl for me. But let me stop. Yeah. Uh, on to the next one, man. This kid right here is is probably gonna be. I'm telling y'all, all of these dudes. Look at the thumbnail. Pay attention to these dudes. These are dudes who were supposed to be difference makers, but like they were like injured last season. Or it's another cat who was in a different system, and then he came in last year, and at the end of the year, just his play just skyrocketed. These are the guys to watch. On the thumbnail, I'm gonna introduce you to. If you missed them, a few of them, part one. This is part two. I couldn't do everything last night. Yo, Northfields. Come on now. You see how my intro song be, and I got it off. You know, YouTube got these free songs. But it be skipping. I don't know what's going on. When I first got it, it wasn't skipping. Now I'm gonna do a new intro song, new everything. People doing songs like, but anyway, this kid right here, bro, was a rookie last season. All right. You know how like just like I was talking about JJ, you had to figure it out. By the end of the season, this dude was looking like a pro bowler. Xavier Watts, Atlanta Falcons. I'm telling y'all, watch the Falcons. Watch the Falcons. And they got a defensive minded coach. That QB battle between Tua and Michael Penix is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And they got I like that Atlanta team. They got one of my favorite They got Bijan. They got the boy Drake London. They got a nice squad, and their defense is crazy. All they had to worry about was that whole quarterback position. They're just like the Vikings. Oh yeah, Penix, Mr. It's the exact same situation as the Vikings. Mr. Hurt all the time. All right, we're gonna bring in somebody who has been a premier quarterback in the league, who has been a trusted quarterback in the league. Battle it out. That Atlanta team, I'm telling y'all, they're gonna make the playoffs. Ain't no way. They got with Bijan back and the boy Drake London and I'm trying to think of all that. I just know they're nice. I'm sorry. That Atlanta team is yeah. This dude right here, man, is hold up. Mr. Xavier Watts. Watts had an excellent rookie season, racking up 5 interceptions, 5 picks, and 11. Yo, 5 picks in his rookie campaign, man. Come on, man. 11 passes defense on his way to finish fourth in defensive rookie of the year voting. Fourth, he finished fourth. Out of all positions, out of all players, he finished fourth. Safety. Hey, pay attention to him. See that next dude right there? Adonai Mitchell. All like all of these young dudes, like him. You know what? Let me one at a time. Let's stick to Xavier. Finished fourth in the rookie of the year. That is a high bar to exceed, but it's also indicative of how much faith I have in Watson. A player I could not believe was still available in the latter portion of the 2025 NFL draft. Third round, Watts is an animal and perfect fit for Jeff Ulbricht's defense, which he demonstrated as a rookie. Now he's poised to build upon that sparkling debut. Circle back to this nugget when he posts even better numbers in year two. Yeah, yeah, man. To finish fourth. And I know they got good corners too. I'm bad with names. That Atlanta defense, man. That's all they needed was help up top, and they got a rookie playing like that. Imagine his second season. Their defense is A1. They got Tua over there. Mike Penix is looking like y'all think the league is only talking about JJ McCarthy and the Kyler Murray competition. I'm telling y'all, I was just watching the whole segment. They're keyed in on that competition. It is right now. It's the JJ and Kyler, but that competition it heated up. They're here. Everybody was sleeping on Penix. Penix can ball. That whole time he took, I'm telling you, it's the exact, just like Jay. I don't know what they do. I think they were meditating or planning for a serious comeback. He's balling. He's giving to a run for his money. But just like the situation in Minnesota, I think they'll let the veterans start. And, and it's up to him to mess it up, which I think Kylo would. Dude is like 4 foot. He can't even see over the lineman. Ah, A lot of those times y'all see him scrambling and running around because he missed the throw. He had a misread. Now he got to run. Now he's fast. He can run around. Everybody, oh, he's running. The coaches didn't like what y'all like on that play just now. You just don't understand. Ugh, whatever. But yeah, like that Falcons team is scary, man. They are. They're scary. That defense is scary. They got a defensive minded coach, and their offense is looking A1. They got one of my favorites. It's Derrick Henry, it's Saquon, it's Bijan, it's Jameer Gibbs, somebody else. Jonathan Taylor. That's my top five. Oh no, no, god damn. I can't leave James Cook out. James Cook. James Cook up the Bills. Dalvin Cook, little brother. Uh I'll trade spots. James Cook and Jonathan Taylor. I'll put Cook in the top five, and Jonathan Taylor is like at, I don't know. Jonathan Taylor is top five, but you get my point. Those are the best running backs, and Bijan is definitely top five. All right, let me get on to the next one, man. Like I'm excited for this season, and I'm excited to do this to find out about these players. You know their capabilities, their talent level, what they bring to the team, how they're going to improve this team. Then at least you guys will understand what these teams are, what they have. Just listen. Just tap in here with the nerds. We'll do all the work. I'll do all the work for you. You know what I'm saying? I'll skip over the listen. Look at this. Look at this, right? Don't worry. Don't worry. Just tap in. You don't gotta do all the look. They got They got this is the news, right? It's the latest news. Look at this stuff, right? I don't want the boring stuff. Steelers, Aaron Rodgers, unfamiliar Mike McCarthy. Oh, they got Mike McCarthy over there in Pittsburgh now. Oh, they're reunited. This could go crazy for the league. But oh man, Rodgers is old. Cowboys, Jaden Blue admits wasn't ready there. But he's ready to go. See, he's like, well, I wasn't ready, but I'm ready now. It's like, could one of these seven NFL teams finally celebrate first Super Bowl ever in 2026? See, like I go through these and give you the one with the sauce. Give you the one with so y'all don't gotta do this. You don't gotta go through it. I will bring the entertaining one. We'll bring the one that not the boring one. They Sean Wright, man. He was a wow. But yeah, go through these top 100 players 2026. I saw this. They only got Justin Jefferson in there from the Vikings. I did a video on that. The NFL need to be sued over that. The Vikings with that defense, Justin Jefferson was the only one that made the top 100. Vikings fans, we need to protest. That was crazy. Cardinals Trey McBride, exciting to have running back Jeremiah Love on Ross Edge. It's just like stuff like that. I don't need to hear that. I know Jeremiah Love is nice, and that's just his opinion. I think he'd be on contract. Yeah, it's just no, nothing burgers. Definitely did a story on that. The whole Chris Johnson ALS thing. That was crazy. That was super sad. But yeah, I just scrolled through these. There's QB Caleb Williams on his haters. I love him. 7th round NFL mock draft 2026. Every team for all these mock drafts. Y'all don't want to, you know, 7th round. Like, cares about mock drafts. So basically, like the juicy stories, the story Falcons tight end Kyle Pitts after Lincoln new contract. There's a lot more out there. I bet. After that new contract, got the Terry Arnold story. Right here. Let me go back to that. But now let me get back. My point was this is what was that? My point was it's a lot of stories on here, and some of them are nothing burgers, but some are like something like this. That's why I picked. this. They're telling us who to watch out for. And you know how the whole Kyler Murray to Minnesota, it was super big story. So, you know what I mean? I started looking into some more of these. Like how
Steve,
big
and
are
hello, Patrick. This is a very interesting quarterback
you know, like how interesting are the other ones? And boy, they are. I already talked about all these other dudes in yesterday, right? Jonathan Bernard, Cam Ward, but you know, Ricky Pierce home, Secret Watch. But yeah, that's why I chose to do this because all of these guys are game changers. And then we got some hidden gems in there. We got some brickies that did their thing. We got Pearsall that is a clear number one. Defenses are scared of him, but he gets shot, gets shot, and they bring in. So now you know what's going on with San Fran. Oh dang, they had a rookie receiver. That is crazy. When he's a standout receiver, but he got shot. So now you know about Pearson. Now you know what happened last year in the playoffs. What happened to all these San Francisco receivers? One got shot. We know the whole Brandon Ayuk deal. They lost George Kittle, but they loaded though. They brought in everybody. They brought in what's doing in the play for I'm so bad when they apologize. Play for the Bucks, their receiver, Mike Evans. They got Mike Evans. They drafted him. They drafted a receiver in the first round. Brought in the boy Kirk. Yeah, like they're not Xavier Watts, great receiver. That's who I just talked about.
situation because
That's the animal and pepper shit that you're over. Yeah, man. So definitely a game changer. I'm definitely watching him. So he can come over. I got you. I got you, Northeast. Oh, let me do it right now. Yeah, like these dudes, like don't say you heard it here first. Don't say I didn't tell you. If y'all are watching the games and you see a dude like Xavier doing his thing. Like, who was that safety? Oh, that's what Mel was talking about. It's that rookie safety on the KFC. Yeah, the Falcons safety is a problem. Why did I just put that? I got like a million emails. You know what? You know what? Yeah, use that one. Use that one, Northeast. Hey, bro, oh my God, too evil to hold. Too evil to hold. Too evil to hold, bro. Meet me downtown on the corner. Meet me in front of the U.S. Bank Stadium in an hour. Bring your boxing gloves. Too evil to hold. You're gonna have to back up on my quarterback, JJ McCarthy. Too evil. We're gonna fight. Meet me in an hour in front of the U.S. Bank Stadium at the last steps, right by the train track. Bring your boxing glove. I'm gonna need you to back up off of my quarterback. They're too evil. He hates JJ. What is wrong with y'all? He's in the hate JJ crowd. The kid has a winning record. What's my comeback to that? What's my comeback to that? Drake May only won 4 games his rookie season. The next season he was in the Super Bowl. That's my comeback to y'all. All of y'all JJ McCarthy fans, that's my comeback to y'all. Drake damn May. I'm a McCarthy apologist. I'm a truth teller. Truth teller. I'm a truth teller. Last year was his first season playing. The man's only played 10 games. You know, I've done this a lot. You're messing with me, you too evil. You just want to hit my mouth too evil. You always do this too evil. You one of my favorites too evil. Too evil always does this, bro. Does McCarthy have more touchdowns, more passing TDs or interceptions? Oh, that's great. Hmm. That's a great question. You got me there. What are you saying? He has more. He has more, bro. Like I know he finished the season 5-0. I know I saw a 98-yard drive against Dallas. I know I saw comeback victories here and there and here and there. I know after that Green Bay game, it was over. What is your point? What's your point? What's your point? Did he? Did he have more interception than touchdowns? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Hey, I do this. I do this stat stuff, bro. I know a lot of stats, but I'm not a computer. I don't know it all. That's a great one there, though. But I don't think he did. 13 interceptions to his 12 TDs. I gotta double check that. But hey, don't get all nervous for me. Don't get all nervous for me. You know who you're talking to? You know who you're talking to? You're talking to the football nerd. Don't do this too evil. Too evil. Don't do this. Because I'll do some research and I will go back in time and I will don't do this. I'm pretty sure there are great quarterbacks. I'm pretty sure Brady has some more touchdowns, more interception than touchdown periods, or Manning, or both Mannings, or Big Ben, or who are the great quarterbacks? Or don't do this. And that was his rookie season. So you're just gonna forget everything else I just said. The long drives, the finishing 5-0, the turning the corner, the comeback wins against like Chicago's. So those don't count. It's just the interception to touchdown ratio of his rookie season. That's what we're doing too evil. Too evil, just like too evil, like you just want to argue. But I'm gonna get back to what I was talking about. The next kid I want to talk about. Like this dude is talented, but like I don't know. He's just like first of all, two national championships at Georgia. Two national championships at Georgia. This kid, Adonai Mitchell. Adonai. It's just sometimes they can't get out of their own way. Like he got like an attitude. He's got a diabetes and like sometimes he doesn't take his medicine. He's like stubborn. He got a what's the good way to put it? It's like ADHD. He's got a temper problem. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. He's got an attitude problem. Can't get along well with people. You know that type of stuff. Let's get into it. But this guy right here, I don't know if y'all noticed. This is how when I started reading, I'm like, oh him. He played for the Colts, right? He's famous. Did y'all notice the dude who didn't cross the end zone and he threw the ball like you remember that? Go look up the Colts receiver. First of all, he's a first round talent, but they got him in the second round. That was a steal. I think he's a first round talent, but like I said, he got attitude problems. Sometimes he's got diabetes. He's got diabetes, and what is? Sometimes when his blood sugar is low, that's what it is. Sometimes when the blood sugar is low, he's hard to get along with. It's a real condition. So we can't. I'm not trying to talk bad about the guy, but that's what's being said. That sometimes he has attitude problem. He's hard to get along with sometimes, and that's when his blood sugar is low because he got diabetes. Da 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 da. He's like half and half. He's all right. He's a good person, but something he's like half and half. But 2024, he got drafted in 2024. He famously dropped the ball on purpose. You know how they drop the ball. That has happened a couple of times too in the NFL and in college. Why do dudes like? I played football. I never let that ball go until I was in the end zone, like 5, 10 yards in the end zone. Then I was like, all right, I'm just a touchdown. They're just so sure I'm across the line. Anyway, he did that, and he took it hard, man. He took it hard. You know, obviously his team came around and they put their arms around him, and you know what I'm saying. But he just never was the same. And even though they put their arms around him and everybody was okay, man, you know what I'm saying. The organization don't forget stuff like that. They don't forget stuff like that. They don't just let it slide totally. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna always Jamarcus Russell. Yo, too evil is disrespectful. He said Jamarcus Russell is Jason McCarthy. Morpheus, what's sheeple? T.S. Bro, you. He said, oh, I forgot all about Marcus Russell. I'm not even gonna. Whatever. But no, let's 1 second before I get up out of here. Adonai Mitchell. Look, I'm still a believer. Oh, that's the guy who wrote this. Still a believer in Mitchell. He needed to grow up. Exactly. He needed to grow up. The Colts didn't have patience for it, and he got airdropped into one of the worst offensive situations in the NFL last season with the Jets. Things are better now, though. Starting with the arrival of veteran quarterback Geno Smith and the experience of a full offseason with a team that might actually incorporate him into his plans. I know the talent we saw on display at Texas wasn't an aberration. Some stability and veteran leadership, plus more field time shared with Garrett Wilson, should do him wonders. So basically, like he just wasn't getting along with people, and like, but got talent. And sometimes that's what it is. They just need a change of scenery, you know. But if he can turn it around, because he got Gino now, if he can turn it around, and the kid is super talented. He's playing alongside Garrett Wilson. He got a veteran quarterback. He got, you know what I'm saying? If it's just, and you don't know what people are going through when he got a medical condition and all of that, and you don't know the effect that when he dropped that, and the coach lost that game too. They lost a close game where he dropped the ball. Hold on, let me see. Do they have it over here? All right, come in. Okay. All right, whatever. Because I remember seeing that. But yeah, he dropped the ball in the end zone, and I don't think he recovered from that. And his team let him go because of that. Like when you make that kind of a mistake, drop the ball, you're being all arrogant, you just know you scored a touchdown, drops the ball before crossing the line. That just ruined him. That just ruined him. It's like, get up out of here. Because there's always new receivers, there's always new players, there's always new talent. You know what I mean? So them teams, they don't mind dropping you. They'll drop you like a hot pocket. But there's always another team to give you another chance, and the league is funny like that. Another team will try like look what just happened to Terrion Arnold. I'm hearing other teams are because he's a top nine. He's still in his rookie deal, even though he got that going on. He could face life in prison. Teams are still. That's what I'm hearing. Teams are just like because Detroit just let him go. Period. Quick. We don't need that distraction. There are teams that suck. They're like we don't care about a distraction. We already trash. We're like a Tennessee or something. You think they care about distraction? They need a top-notch corner to help their defense. Their team is bottom of the bottom. They don't mind. We'll figure it out later if he becomes more of a distraction. But we need that talent right now. But yeah, yeah, man. So we'll see what happened to him with him, and I just thought like, oh, that Jets team. Oh, the Jets might make the playoffs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This kid is talented. They got Garrett Wilson. They got Kenyon Sadiq. They got Gino. They got Brees Hall back there. Oh my God. There's more weapons for the Jets. I'm paying attention to this AFC all year. Like I said, starting the first game of the preseason. I want to see from the first game of the preseason to the very last game of the playoffs. I'm watching everything in the AFC. This football season coming up, I'm gonna have the most watched games ever in my life, ever. During football season, it's not about football anyway. You catch the live games, and then on the days that there's no football going on, you just watch the games that you miss. And I'm doing this, and I got to comment on all of these games anyway. Oh, it's crap. It's like I'm telling y'all, My name is Football Nerd Male. It gets a little unhealthy sometimes, the amount of football. Like, it gets a little unhealthy. But anyway, yeah, like that Jets team. I was thinking Cleveland too, but then they got rid of Miles because what Cleveland was doing, they got a lineman, they got a new receiver, they got the whole quarterback thing. If they could figure Deshaun, I don't know what they're playing. Give it to Shador. That's Shador's team, man. But if they would have kept Miles and they added some pieces on defense, but they're investing in the future. And Jared Verse isn't no scrub either. Jared Verse can play. And they got a bunch of first round pick. Oh my God. But I don't know about Cleveland, even though they got better. But the Jets, I can't wait, bruh. I cannot wait. But anyway, man, talk about the next guy. This one right here, like I just hope the worst for them. The Detroit Lions, you know, the way the Lions played last year, the way we dog war, especially that second game, I felt for Jared Goff. I can't stand him, but I was like, Jared is getting beat up, bro. Like, what? That's because they were missing their alignment. Their whole offensive line, they had offensive line problems. But this dude right here was main part of it. Mr. Tate Rutledge. 2025 was a difficult year for Detroit, a team that entered the season with Super Bowl aspirations. Huh? Was Super Bowl what? Didn't they finish last in our division? Yeah, yeah. We beat them. We finished with a better record. Yeah. Super Bowl aspiration. Y'all finished last in the division. Anyway, that's just what I do. I clown NFC North teams. There's not a, especially the goddamn Packers. But it's an NFC North team. Yeah, I got to show my bias. And 2025 was a difficult year for Detroit, a team that ends the season with Super Bowl aspiration and ultimately learned just how important the quality offensive line is to a contending formula. Lost in those trials, and the Lions' disappointing finish was the steady improvement. Ratledge, a second-round pick who was thrown into a rebuilt interior trio and playing alongside a teammate Graham Glasgow, who wasn't full-time center for most of his career and was just adjusting back to the position. Like many rookies, Rutledge found his time in his crucible to be challenging, to say the least, but he didn't let the adversity consume him. By the end of the season, he was playing his best football, setting up for a strong 2026. Now, team with free agent center Cade Mays, Rutledge is walking into a better situation in year two. It won't attract headlines, but if Detroit offense improves, you'll know Rutledge is playing a key part in the minutes. It's bad news for me. Bad news. So he's getting comfortable at the end of the year, and like I don't need anybody blocking real good for Jameer Gibbs to just run over everybody. Because he will. He will. He will. It's my favorite running back in the league. Give him a little creases out of there. Jameer Gibbs, I shouldn't say my favorite. One of my favorites. It's one of my favorites because Saquon and Bijan and them and James Cook and them are right up there. But you get what I'm saying. I don't need him. Like I don't need him being good. Like I don't need him. Like I don't need that Detroit Lions line. I need them to repeat. Oh, Northfields. Let two evil know Northfields. Oh, you were saying sheep, like everybody's following. Oh, hey, two evil. Too evil. Northfields disagree with you. Hey, too evil to hope. Northfields disagrees. He think you're sheep. You're following the crowd. Too evil? What do you got to say to yourself, sir? What do you got to say for yourself? Endorsements. Hey, like, come on, man. If you're gonna hate the man, have some facts on your side. You know, too evil. Too evil is just evil, man. You hear the name? He's too evil the whole time. But yeah, I don't need that Detroit offensive line being really great. Um, but then again, whatever. He got comfortable at the end of the season, and then, they got a new center. It looks like they rebuilt that line. Listen, it's 32 teams. It's a lot going on with all of these teams. Sometimes I miss it. So basically, Detroit has rebuilt their offensive line. This is news to me. This is news. So their linemen he's made tremendous uh, improvements, and they got a new center. They got Panay Sua or whatever his name is, top notch offensive line. So what y'all saying? The Lions fixed their problem? We beat up on them. That offensive line couldn't do anything about that Vikings pass rush. Oh, please, can y'all please go watch the highlights? The Detroit Lions versus the Minnesota Vikings, and it was at the bank too. God, oh my God, JJ had got hurt. His finger was. What did he? Listen, we could have beat the Lions with me playing quarterback. It was that bad. Like Jericho, and they needed that game. They needed that game. They were fighting for their playoff lives. We spoiled. Oh, I love it. I love it. Hold on. What's that? Parts I never saw it. JJ was kind of yes, he used to get that, but that's a new reason for sure. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Oh, see. You don't like it. I'm telling you, this fan base is split. But whatever. I message up. I'm a KO guy too, and I like JJ too. So Northby is you're a JJ guy, but you don't like KO. You think KO is throwing him under the bus? I don't think KO is throwing him under the bus. Those are all speculations, man. A bunch of rumors. They interview KO a lot of times, and remember, KO said this is a competition all through training camp. All that's what he said. He congratulated JJ on. He admitted he was like there was definitely some improvements. He's been out here working. He said in his press conference, he's like, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. He's made tremendous improvements. Now everybody know him as JJ from last year. I want to see the JJ now, the JJ that has went and worked out, the JJ that has improved himself. That's what I want to see because we don't know that. We don't know who he is. We don't know who he is. We don't know who this JJ is right now. That's going to be on the bench. What if he's Tom Brady, just in a different body? Had a professional QB coach worked out during the offseason. We don't know what that professional QB coach unlocked. We don't know what they unlocked. I want to see the new JJ. Give me the new JJ. Give me the new JJ. Zoe, what's good, my dog? Hey, yo, Zoe, I'm late, man. Y'all know y'all the veterans on this. I just learned how to stream. And the mic still ain't, I'm still like working on filters. I gotta figure this out. I gotta fix this. The sound is not, but I'm coming, bro. I'm a worker and I'm a competitor. I am coming. I'm on my way. Shout out to my dog Zoe in the house. Y'all already know, man. This thing go up, Zoe. You gonna have wrenches. Shout out to Northfield. Shout out to Two Evil. Shout out to all my day ones. Like y'all gonna have like. Tell others, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here looking for my tribe. You know what I'm saying? All my football nerds. I'm looking for y'all.
Is there anyone alive out there?
Where y'all at?
Can anyone hear me?
Hey Zoe, I'm just searching for my crowd. Like, hey. It's football nerd males. All my football nerds come through. You know what I'm saying? All my football nerds come through. I ain't doing just pre-recorded videos anymore. We're going live. Let them know, Uncle Bill.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
We're going live, man. We live now. I'm gonna do smoke shows, call-in shows, all of that, man. You know what I mean? And it's been lies. You know me from the beginning. I'm a JJ guy. I'm a KOC nowadays. This is where me and my dog Zoe split. He think Mike Zimmer was a better coach than KOC. Zimmer never had back-to-back winning seasons. See, I don't even want to get. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that. This is the QB whisperer. He's never missed a playoff with his quarterback. Last year was, I'm telling you, last year is the year that's gonna make JJ career and KO because they're both like never again. You see what KO is doing? He got two capable quarterbacks, and he got the backup. We're not gonna have any quarterback problems this season. We're not gonna have any quarterback problems this season with the QB whisperer as our head coach. Last year, scratch. The kid should have been playing, but he was injured the whole first year, so last year was kind of messed up. And then Carson was hurt. That is not happening again. Carson won't even see the field. Carson won't even see the field, bro. We have a good problem, like really. Two great quarterback battling it out. KO is not letting that happen again. Quarterback problems, and the head coach of your team is the QB whisperer. It's like I'm a mechanic, but my car is always broke down. It doesn't even make sense. I'm a mechanic. I work on cars, but my car is just always breaking down, bro. You should have the best car. Yo, can't whisper nothing. Oh, God, here you go, man. Come on, man. We've had this conversation already, man. You got the top people in the league label this man that. You got Troy Aikman and them on TV. You got Tom Brady just singing his praise. Like, come on, the dude is highly regarded around the league by other smart offensive minds. Just forget everything they're talking about, huh? So that's what you're telling me, so forget everything they're talking about. Forget all the smart people. Forget all the people who have won Super Bowls. Forget all the people who know what they're talking about. Crowning this man, Coach of the Year, the QB whisperer. Just forget all that. See, y'all just fan. That's just what I'm saying. You got to take your bias out of it and keep it a buck. Kirk was not his quarterback. Kirk is old and stuck in his ways. You draft your quarterback and you raise your quarterback with your teachings. That's what's going on. He is not getting rid of JJ. I promise y'all. I promise y'all, man. Anyway, y'all done got me with my Vikings. Y'all already know when I start talking about Vikings, like I get emotional. I get emotional talking about Vikings, man. But let me finish this. I just want to talk about a couple more people. I got like two more people. Um, that Rutledge kid from Detroit, like, bro, he looked like a stud. And at the end of the season, it seemed like he got his stuff together, and he's comfortable now. They got a brand new center over there. I just wish nothing but bad luck on the Lions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got the oldest quarterback in the division. Well, no. Is Jared older than yeah, he is. We do have an older quarterback now, Kyler, but Jared is older. Like, bro, you're not. He's just not. I don't know. Quarterbacks do get older and they still be playing, but he's just not. He went to that Super Bowl with the Rams, and he kind of had. I don't know. It's like, is it me or Jared Goff is declining, or is it me? He's just like, and then Caleb with the rise of Caleb, it's a wrap. Like, you're not, bro. You're not with these quarterbacks in Minnesota. The improvement of JJ McCarthy and Kyler, and they got the QB whisperer. We got the QB manufacturer of the league. Green Bay, like, I like that kid, Jordan Love. Like, Jared is not better than Jordan Love. Jared is bigger and faster, and he's just a better quarterback. And Caleb done took off. Jared is the last quarterback in the division. Like, they got to refigure. They went from being up here to like the very last. I don't know where Chicago came from. They just came out of nowhere. Caleb just figured it out, and it's a wrap. So yeah, it'll suck, man, to see if that maybe they gotta fix the line. Maybe Jared is that quarterback. They gotta do something about that line. But he said, "Huh? What you mean, huh, so? You don't think Jared is the worst quarterback in this division? You don't think he's declined, or what part? What part are you hutting at? But nah, bro, that's what I think. My point is, I think they're the last team in the division right now, but they look like they're gearing up for a better offensive line. Maybe that's their secret sauce. Cause Jameer Gibbs, top five back. You give him a low hole, you give him a low space, it's over, or he takes all, runs away from everybody. One of the fastest running back in the league, him and James Cook. You give him open space, you're not catching. Like period. And he got the moves. I seen that boy make dudes like literally break hands. So it's just I don't want any NFC North team to improve, bro. Like Chicago, they let Kevin Byard go and they let Nashawn Wright go. I'm like, yeah, these damn Bears. I know they're gonna draft somebody in the first round for their secondary. Yo, bro, you tripping? Lions had Lions had no secondary? Yes, they did. They had Terrion Mitchell and what's the dude what's their safety name? One of my favorite safeties in the league. Oh, what's their safety name? He will knock you out. I like their secondary. They had a decent secondary, so they had a their run defense sucked. I'm not their secondary wasn't all that, but it was decent. They had Terry Honor and that safety. Come on, man, what's their safety name? I think he's a Pro Bowler too. He's one of the best safeties in the league. I'm just bad with names. It was their offense. Their offense was mad. Their offense couldn't move the ball. Like, I think they had a bunch of injuries on that offensive line, and they had a bunch of stuff on offense. I know Arnold just got terminated, but we're talking about me and Zoe were talking about last year. He said Lions had no secondary. Terry Arnold played last year. And come on, somebody, what's their safety name? They had a Deion Branch. There you go, Zoe. You know your football. Come on now, Zoe. You know that's not a trash secondary. And they got Kirby Joseph. Hey, Terry Arnold, Kirby Joseph, Deion Branch, bro. That is not a trash group. Come on now. Come on. Oh, you're talking this. Oh, it's a wrap for them this year. So I thought you meant last year. They had a decent secondary last year. Yeah, it's a wrap for them this year. it's a it's a wrap for them this year. Like just. I'm telling y'all, like they went from top notch to the last one, and I don't see them like bro that Chicago team and Caleb. I don't know who are all Caleb Lover. I know he got the nail painted collar, but like just quarterback play. Last year was only his second year, bro. I see some Lamar in there. I see a little. I see a little. I see a little Lamar. I see a little sprinkle of Michael Vick, just a little bit, just a little bit of Michael Vick in there. I see some Pat Mahomes in there. I see like bro, like that fourth down throw against San Fran. Oh my God, bro! Like this football nerds is go watch, go look at the highlight. It was fourth and like 13, 14, 15. Game on the line. Game on the line. This dude backs up. He like run around a little bit, backpedaling. I've never seen somebody throw a perfect ball back. I was like, bro, I was like this for 30 seconds straight, backpedaling just with the flick. Perfect. I mean, like the cornerback jumped, the ball went like this. Receiver catches it, touchdown, ties the game. He's done that a few times too, Katie, with this Vikings team. Like, how do we got B Flow and KOC on the same team? How are we not Super Bowl contenders? What is happening? I gotta pray about this. Me and God gotta talk. What's going on? Are we cursed? Vikings fan, we gotta talk to God. I don't care what God you pray to, go pray to him. Ask him, is the Vikings cursed? Did he curse the Vikings? as far as organization, as far as team, as far as talent, as far what is going on? What is going on with this damn franchise, bro? Stop it with the KFC. KOC, KFC. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, we're good off script, but like, that's what I'm saying, Zoe. It makes no sense. Why is it not adding up on paper when you 2 + 2 = 4? It's not 6. Why is it not adding up? Oh, we got a great GM too in and I liked it. What's his name? The last GM, he was, and he had a Wall Street background. You can't just, because somebody's good on paper, and no, you got to. He was a great negotiator. He just don't sign old players because they had a great career. You got to. He was great on. He was all about young talent, recognizing young talent, and going off the numbers, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like a little breath of fresh air. He couldn't handle the organization, a bunch of infighting or whatever. This new GM is supposed to be even better. This new GM is supposed to be even better. Why is my team not winning? No, I said Williams. A good off script. Williams who? Zoe, I don't understand. Y'all, please talk to me, please. Why is this team not like? What's going on? What's happening? Isn't this how you do it from you know what? Maybe because it's new. Because the Vikings for a while, the organization wasn't all that. I like the new owners. State of art facilities, and they're just pouring money into the franchise. I like that. Why is it not adding up? It's supposed to be adding up. That's why I'm optimistic. I'm super optimistic. You know that season with JJ, and it really cost us, bro. Because that kid is supposed to be way more than 10 games in. That everything is looking good. Off the head coach A1. DC. The DC could be a great head coach. Not even could. I know he is. We got a DC. We got one of the best. Great GM. The old one and the new one even better. Great owners. Great talent. Great team. This is it, bro. This is it. KO. And I know KO won't disappoint. I know he won't. I know he knows everything's on the line. I know he knows this is the year. That's why I like this whole the quarterback thing. It's not going to, like KO said, never again. Never the hell again. I'm gonna bring all of y'all in here, fight for it. You raise his play, you raise his play, and I still have Carson Wentz. Uh, where did the live stream? Yeah, bro. It's I didn't so I was like reacting this season, even like the draft. I was just learning this. So you see, I'm just now using Streamlab, and it's my audio still is not 100%. You see, it's a different mic, it's a different. I had to do all of this crazy. Yo, Zoe, man, I salute y'all. I salute y'all. Cause like this ain't for the weak. You got to be built for it. You got to want this and know what you're doing. You got to learn a bunch of. Bro, I just figured out how to multi-stream. Like I'm on like X and K. You got to spend some money. It's just crazy. It's crazy as hell. It's crazy as hell. But shout out to you and Rap and everybody else who do content. Like much respect to y'all. But yeah, I had to learn all of this. Basically building the plane while flying it. But I'm here. I'm here. You know what I mean? I can't wait either, Zoe, for the season, bruh. And Zoe, bro, like, hey, I gotta give it to you. It's A1 though. Well, you're ahead of me. But yeah, there's always stuff to learn, bruh. Like, there's always new things. YouTube is always switching things up. There's always new apps that's better than the other one. Just doing stuff like thumbnails. If your thumbnail sucks, if your camera presence sucks, it's just not for some people. It's just not for some people. Especially if you're gonna do it by yourself too. Some people need a team. They just need a team. You need a team. Like some people can't do it. Like you gotta do your research, come up with the content, and then do it, and then do thumbnail. I didn't even just describe 25% of everything that goes into this, and there's something always going wrong. But That's because we love the game, man. That's because we love the game, and you know, you just you gotta do what you gotta do if you want what you want. You feel me? But anyway, man, I'm about to get up. Oh, I got one more to talk about. My bad, my bad, my bad. And how I do it too. It looked like I'm just rambling, but I'm gonna do these lives, talk about what I need to talk about, and it's just my style, you know, cause usually I'll be live for like 2 hours, but that's cause it's a lot of substance in there. Like tonight is about these players, and I'm covering them, but I'm gonna cut these. They're all in their individual little videos. You know, does that make sense? So that's how I'm gonna do my live. So if you didn't catch everything, they're gonna be cut up. All of these dudes are gonna be individual little videos, and you can catch it on the channel, man. Like speaking of, like man, listen. Check out the like y'all check out the channel, man. Everybody watching right now. This is what I was talking about. Ain't meant to do that. But nah, this is what I was talking about. Obviously, you see it says I'm live right now, but everything's on here, man. Check out the channel. Um, literally playlist on everybody, every team. Even like I was having mic problems, some of the audio isn't all that, but the mic is better now. Everything's good now. But basically, yeah, I'm putting in work. Not just my Vikings, even though my Vikings is royalty, but basically content on all like I do this, man. I do this content on every team. You got to do your research. You got to know what you're talking about. That's why I like these new. That's why I feel like I know some of these new players because I cover them in free agency. Dudes on the move, teams like guys on the move becoming. I'm like, oh, okay. And then you got the draft. So man, like it's fun though. It's fun. Like it's real fun. So and then this is what I was talking about right here. This is what I was talking about right here. Okay, put my headphones, bitch. So that's what I was talking about. Which era is better? You know, it got the old school dudes on there. We had this video had Sean Taylor. Who remember Sean Taylor? Had Sean. Let me get up out of here. I'm just
Back and just ran right.
I'm advertising right now. But everything you're gonna hear about every team. Um, there's content on every team. There's just stuff like this. Which era is better? Just basically like I said, like I was saying in it previously at the top of the show. That's just like you know same thing like y'all was saying. Yo, RIP, yo, Zo. I'm saying I'll do this. Remember Sean Taylor? I remember because the University of Miami is my favorite college team. Oh, we should have won a national championship last year. And that national championship against Ohio State, we got cheated in 2002. I will never forget. Anyway, been a U of M fan since forever, since I was a kid, bro. I just fell in love with them. Bro, Sean Taylor got killed. I cried. It hurt me that bad. It hurt me that bad, bro. I still remember the story. It was some kids that broke in his house and they shot him in the leg. I like it hurt me that bad because that was one of my favorite players. My favorite players. I still remember that whole squad. Sean Taylor. We had Entrell Roll. We had dudes like Jonathan Vilman, DJ Williams. We had Roger McIntosh in them. We had Clinton Portis at running back. We had Willis McGay. We had Andre Johnson. We had Kent Dorsey. Well, that squad was ridiculous. I remember they had a 60 home game winning streak. They couldn't lose at home. That that team was ridiculous, bro. Sean Taylor got killed. That one hit me. That one hit me, bro. Problem. Problem. In that series, in this game, so in this game, I wish I can go to home. Can I go to it? I've been on here too long, man. I'm gonna probably do this another
Kicker. I don't know if y'all remember this when he laid the kicker out. I'm gonna try to forward to that part. Hold on.
Back and just ran right to.
Look at God. Look at God, y'all. Look at it. Just happened to be. I think I stopped it there. It just happened to be on that play. Watch this. Watch this dude. I know it's the kicker and all of that. He used to do this to everybody. Dudes feared Sean Taylor. Him and John Lynch. I haven't seen a harder hitting safety, and he hit harder than John Lynch. And all my football heads, y'all remember John Lynch. It was John Lynch and Troy Polamalu. Them boys would knock you out. Sean was the best. Look at this. Look at this.
Throwing, and that's incomplete at the 15-yard line. Pass broken up by Sean Taylor, intended for Chad Johnson, who is down. And is up.
Hardest hitting.
Chad Johnson tried to run across the middle on Sean Taylor. And I was talking about this because I was just talking about comparing the errors. Like the Pro Bowl now is a joke. No, the Pro Bowl back in the days, these dudes wanted to win. And it was for bragging rights. And we had Brady and them on one side and Drew Brees and them on one side. I remember the Pro Bowl was serious. The AFC wanted to beat the NFC. The NFC wanted to beat the AFC. Them boys used to take it. Now, sometimes it was just playing around, whatever, but there were some games that were serious. Obviously, look, y'all can see it's a little change to the channel. We got a different logo. You know what I'm saying? There's always improvements going on, even though y'all don't see it, but there's always improvements going on. But no, check this.
Well, he's got another terrific runner in the backfield with Danian Tomlinson. And Young going to throw near side. That's complete.
This is not it.
Wins the game for the Tennessee Titans.
3rd and 10 now for Young. Steps up, and here he goes. To the 40, to the 35, and has enough for a first down.
Saints this last year, so
Where
I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it'll pan out for especially the fans. That's fair.
Zach Thomas. Second and goal.
We've got young, we've got old, and
I'm trying to show y'all something.
LT straight up bucket to the end zone. Touchdown.
Who remember LaDainian Tomlinson? Like, come on, this is what this is. Those teams back in the days and these teams now, and those teams from the 90s, are like the Jerry Rice eras. Are those receivers better than your Justin Jeffersons of today? Are the linebackers from Ray Lewis in them days better than these boys today? Are the kick returners better? Who remember the human joystick? Who remember? Like, come on, man. What era is better as far as play? I'm telling you, me and my uncle got in a hard debate about this. And he had a point and I had a point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
See, I told you they're going to go back to the run. It's 20. Lorenzo Neal.
Stand up. I know you can block a lot of it.
Yeah. Brian Mormon is going to fake it. On the
Right.
run, and he's going to come up short. Sean Taylor.
That was Sean Taylor. Okay? He did that his whole career, all through college, all through that national championship game. He had 2 picks. Yo, the dude was like, how out of everybody, Sean Taylor got killed, bro? Like, and not only because that was my favorite team. I've been watching that dude since college. Monster. Look at it again.
Remember, Reggie Wayne got out of Sean Taylor. Brian Mormon.
And Tomlinson, you know what it is? It's all
Reggie
that
White.
hard work you did this week, prepared for the game.
LT.
Job broadcasting.
There you go.
where the jokes are funny.
Well, most of them.
Larry Johnson.
Back to you,
Oh,
Greg.
my God. I feel old. There we go. Vince Young.
Young throws, and that is dropped by Lorenzo Neal.
stand up, I know you can block a lot of it.
Brian Moorman is going to fake it on the run, and he's going to come up short. Oh, Sean Taylor. Phil, you talked in the first half. Remember, Reggie Wayne got out of Sean Taylor. Brian Moorman going back out onto the field, and that is why. Congratulated Sean Taylor.
Might be he just decided to run with it, but Sean Taylor came from about 30 yards back and just ran right to
Ran 2 and 3. Well, most of them.
This is the pro. Let me get up out of here, man. Let me get up out of here. Wow. I just the love of the game, man. Just the love of the game, man. Yo, man, like him and Troy Polamalu. Before I get up out of here, man, let me talk about one more guy. Uno más, señores. Treylon Burks. He remind me of Juwan Jennings. 7th-round pick, had to work his way up and all of this, but OMG. OMG. Maybe this is why they let Debo go. Maybe. They got Terry. They probably knew what they had. It's kind of like Chicago. I was trying to allude to that earlier. They let Kevin Byard go, and they let Nahshon Wright go. Kevin Byard had 7 picks, the most picked by a safety in the league. Nahshon Wright 5. Them two together, 12 picks. Y'all let them go? That's because the freaking Bears, their best cornerback was injured. He was coming back, and they drafted a 1st-round safety, so that was their plan. I hope the plan doesn't work. But I did a video on what's his name? Derek Corner. He is like one of the best corners in the league. He's supposed to be. He's coming back off it. He's just intercepting everything in OTAs. It's crazy. So it's kind of like what's going on here. This dude. You know what? Let me. I've been on here too long. Let me just knock this out and I'm out of here. Mr. Treylon Burks. This is a choice some might describe as an eyes closed dart throw, but stick with me for a moment. Burke has never walked into an advantageous situation in his NFL career. He was selected after Tennessee traded away A.J. Brown and was immediately sold as Brown's replacement. Now that's unfair expectation to place on a rookie. That's true. Like you don't draft a rookie and then get rid of your number 1 receiver and then expect him to be your number 1 receiver. Like, I mean, unless you're like Justin Jefferson or something, but he wasn't a 1st-rounder. He didn't carry that pressure through 3 seasons in Nashville as a Titan occurrence. Burks encountered as the Titans concurrently disintegrated, and Burks encountered his own injury-related challenges. So they say, so you on a trash team with a rookie quarterback that don't know everything? Yeah, bro, like that was a bad spot. At least give him to an experienced quarterback, inexperienced young receiver, inexperienced young quarterback. Yeah, that's all bad. And then they expect you to be like the number 1 guy. But, and a big but. His half season spent with the Commanders in 2025 Tennessee got rid of him and the Commanders picked him up. Offered some brief glimpse of talent. A 24-yard catch made between the 2 defenders. I can play it on my finger. And the one-handed highlight grab for a touchdown. So they give him to a Jayden Daniels. But Jayden Daniels, that was his rookie season too, though. I don't know. Maybe sometimes it's systems, whatever. A full season of stability, a decreasing pressure, and a rolling course headlined by Terry McLaurin. Oh, no. That's because Washington had a number one. So he wasn't forced to be thrown. So Burks wasn't expected to be a number one because they had Terry. So that worked out. So he got that under his belt. But look, he's doing catches made between two defenders, one-handed highlight grabs. So basically, he has improved. So Washington's like, we know what we have. Debo, you can move around. We know what we have in this kid, and we saw tremendous improvements at the end of the season. And we got Terry, and we got our quarterback Jaden Daniels. You know, he's coming back 100%. He's gonna be healthy. You know, oh my God, that Washington finished the year with the absolute worst defense, but the people that they have added. See, I'm telling you, that's why you know the free agent video. I mean the free agency period and doing those videos, I learned a lot because then they get Jorge Mafe from the Seahawks. All of these players. I know they got a couple pass rushers. They got some new pieces on that defense. They revamped their whole defense. They got some key pieces on that defense. I know that. So with him improving, with Terry, with Jaden, every time I think about these quarterbacks, man, I reiterate it, man. Like, my team is the only team from that year, from that class of quarterbacks that's getting rid of their quarterback, Jaden McCarthy. Jaden Daniels was hurt last year. They're not trying to get rid of their quarterback. Only Minnesota. Y'all see what I'm saying? Drake May sucked his first season. New England didn't even think about getting rid of their quarterback. They had a great defense too. They were like, we got a great defense. We're ready. You think New England wasn't ready? You think everybody else wasn't ready? Wow, Denver. Did they make the playoffs with Bo Nix? No. What's wrong with us, bro? What is wrong with us? New England ain't even thinking about getting rid of their quarterback. Y'all saw how Washington sucked last year, and Jaden was injured. They're not like, oh no, you're injured. Everybody's like, oh, he's injury prone. He can't stay life, bro. Like, everybody gets injured, bro. Like I can see multiple seasons of injury. Like he played last season. It was only first. He had a season-ending injury. That can happen to anybody. If your stuff snaps, your stuff snaps. You can't do anything about it. And it's torn Achilles. What are you supposed to do? I can see like minor little stuff. You always tweaking stuff here. You always got once stuff is broken, and what can you do? Like it's just some dudes who can't stay healthy on the field. I understand that. Maybe he's injury prone, but we need time to see that. You can't like after 2 seasons, after 10 games is not enough. Not enough. And he's too talented. But yeah, man, let me get up out of here. I've been running my mouth. Shout out to Snow. Shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out to Northfield. Shout out to Eagle to Hope. Shout out to Jason, man. Shout out to all my regular people. I'll talk back to y'all. You already know how I do. Man. And we gotta get the truth, man. Skip all the lies.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Lies about the Minnesota Vikings. About J.J. McCarthy. You know?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I'm in this thing now, man. Part of the live streaming game.
streaming on multiple platforms. IGA started too. There's always improvements to be made in doing your content. Always certain things that you're talking about. There's always certain subjects to discuss more or certain things to discuss less. Sometimes you need to shut up less, you need to shut up more. Sometimes you need to talk more, but it's all content strategies. That's why I'm not like, no, like I'm telling y'all, it's just the nerd channel. Live streaming now, basically, probably every day, definitely every couple days. There's never not stuff to talk about. If y'all been here, shout out to all the people who's been here. There's always news. There's so much news. I gotta pick and choose. I gotta. Audio. Oh, it's not muted. Oh, not it. Stream last game week. Touch anything? I didn't do anything. Get to see it. Oh, what's happening? But I've already done the show. Now it says it's working again. It's just Streamlabs. See, I didn't touch anything. I didn't. But all the streamers know. Sometimes Streamlabs just does this. Like it's weird. Maybe they're telling me I've been on here too long. How long have I been muted? This ain't some important stuff too. Preaching too. So everything is connected great. I haven't touched anything. I've been streaming. It's been man, I miss y'all.
Did you miss me? I guess not. Now, I'm out. I don't know what's going on already. Peace.